Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks. I'm Daryl, and today's video, well, it's going to be kind of, I'm going to call it kind of a city update, but what it really is I'm trying to do a recap, so to speak, of all the live streams I did over the weekend, showing all the progress and some of the things that I don't like as well, on all the stuff that I've been doing to my huge Mills plate. Now, you'll have to forgive me and bear with me on the filming because this is such a large plate that I really can't put it over in my normal location over here because it's just, I have a mess, number one, but it takes up a lot of space. But one of the main things I want to show you, and I'm actually quite excited and happy about it, is for those of you that haven't seen it, I recently made a video doing a review of the new Bonsai Tree Set, and I think it's just a beautiful and very attractive looking set. I'm really impressed with it, and what I did, because I liked it so much, I decided to integrate it into my city in one of my Mills plates. And as you can see, I even did some what I consider stonework, and I'm trying to get it in there to where you can see real well. I tried to make it look like stonework in and around the tree, so that way it was very decorative once it was placed. And I did use a lot of the colors that came with that tree, as I thought it really complemented it very well. But I used it to go into the plaza of my 3 skyscraper buildings. Now, mind you, the skyscrapers are physically not placed on top of it right now. The only thing that is actually here is the bases of the buildings, even though I do have the start of that particular skyscraper sitting on top of it, but I had to have that there so I could get an idea of the size of the first floor for the building. But again, as you can see, like I said, this is a nice entry plaza. I got a few people around it. I have some, I'm at a lack of words for the names. Park benches, there we go. I have 2 park benches, one on either side of the tree. I put some lights around the tree because, again, this is kind of a plaza for the skyscrapers. And then I also even put a little coffee shop right over here. And that is an official set. I just thought that that was a really good place to locate it in this little plaza because everybody that's on their way to work obviously is going to want some coffee before they go into their jobs. Now, again, I am really happy with how I integrated that tree into the Mills plate, and I think it turned out wonderfully. I like how this building is sitting here, and I like all the tile work for the entire plaza. I even like kind of, and I'm going to try and come around over here, and again, I apologize for the jumpiness and everything of the camera. This is such a huge build, it's just hard to film it all, but this is the alleyway space that is behind my black skyscraper, and I wanted it to kind of look dirty and not used and so on and so forth, so I got a lot of that work done. Really happy with that area. I still have to finish this little alleyway space in between the Jason Vincent Tower and my black skyscraper. And then coming around the back, this is where I had all the work done for my train track, and did the ballasting work and all that. But here's the thing, because I said I want to talk about the stuff I'm not happy with as well. Being that this building is going to be dark blue-gray, and the whole back side of this right here is dark blue-gray, and then I have the dark blue-gray for the ballasting. And I just transported this, so it's not quite locked back down. I think it popped up when I was carrying it. But the thing that I don't like about it is it's just, what's the best way I can put it? It's like a sea of dark blue-gray. And to me, it just really takes away from the appearance of the build over here. Trying to readjust my lighting so you can see it a little better. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is, to me, because what this should be is this should be more, look more like dirt. And then maybe a little bit of grass up along the building. And then as I come over this way, I want this to all be grassy and then have the water area. And you know, so on and so forth to make for a very decorative area. But even over here, I do have the dark blue-gray, and I like using dark blue-gray for my ballasting on my train tracks. But the thing is the ballasting shouldn't be going uphill. So with that being said, what I'm looking at doing is changing all these dark blue-gray tiles in here to dark tan, because I think it'll give it more of a natural look and make it look more like dirt. Plus, it'll break up this huge sea of dark blue-gray. Now, the next thing I kind of want to point out is during the live streams, I was actually building my fence with the dark blue gray. And again, because like I said, I feel like I just have too much of a sea of dark blue gray here, I decided to change up my method of madness for building that. And you know what? It was funny because I'm actually glad I did, because after doing that, I came up with a completely new, unique, and I personally think it looks awesome, fencing method, and it clips everything together quite nicely, I have to say. Let me try and get on the back side so you can see it a little better. I just think it's a much more unique look for the fence as opposed to the previous method I had used in the past. So that's another thing that I changed up in comparing to the actual live streams. Then again, you can still see the entire build. I'm really happy with how it's coming along, but like I said, there's a lot of different modifications I'm making along the way. Some of the other things you can expect to see is I'm going to be adding some detail work back to the back side of this building. I'll probably be putting a little more inside of the alleyway there. And another thing I'm looking at doing here, again, to break up this sea of dark blue gray, is I'm looking at adding some graffiti. As far as the graffiti goes, though, what I'm looking at doing, I've been kind of contemplating it because I know it looks really good. Eclipse Graphics makes some actual printed graffiti where it's already built into the bricks. And I thought about doing possibly that back here, and I still need to pin this wall so you can't push it in anymore. But so I may do that on the wall, or I may do like what I already do in my city as it is. Trying to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, that is an example of some of my snot-built graffiti techniques. And then also down here in the alleyway, you can see where I even have pig spray painted on the side of the building, because those are the kind of neat little intricate details I like to put in. And normally I like to try and make everything brick built. And the reason I say that, not that there's anything wrong with it, I always just kind of felt like I'm cheating when I buy printed pieces as opposed to trying to make them out of Lego pieces themselves. And now I just want to do one more quick look so everybody can see how that plaza kind of came together. And again, I really personally love how the tree integration into the plaza here turned out, because I really absolutely love that bonsai tree. And I think it makes for a really nice look, and I think it's going to look amazing once this is finally placed in my city. And anyway, my friends, that is all for this video. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. And if you get a chance, don't forget to check out my membership, because I do have a Discord group, and I have 3 different levels of membership. I have bronze for $1.99 with partial access to Discord. I have silver for $4.99 with full access to Discord. And I have gold for $19.99 with full access to the prior 2 levels. Plus, they get meet and greets twice a month on Sundays. But anyway, again, as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks, and hopefully we'll see you next time on Bevins Bricks.